So today we want to show you how disinformation has really affected our country, climate disinformation, because as you can see, we are going to show you how people have grabbed parts of Ololuwa forest motivated by the political class. And as you can see behind me, those are very posh apartments that belong to the President of the Republic of Kenya, which has also been grabbed. So join us in this walk as we are going to show you how politicians used disinformation to allocate their friends, relatives, parcels of land inside this forest. And kindly just enjoy the scene, which is very unfortunate. Thank you. We've walked for several kilometers. It's quite a distance, but I have to keep on going because I want to expose forest grabbers who are living inside the forest, so that these are the people that I'll be exposing in our dialogues, street storms, radio shows, and even in our engagement with community members. So we are deep inside the forest, and you are just about to see several parcels of land that has been grabbed. Let's continue going.
Hii ya black, hii mimi black. Historia yake ni gani?
This one, just to show you the house that belongs to former member of parliament of this area. In the next few minutes, here it is. I hope they are not going to spot us. Yeah. Here it is, deep inside the forest. Like this. What we have to show you. This is the former area of member of parliament house. Capture the forest, you see, and this is cutting down trees for self-gain. They prevent the local people from getting inside the forest, and then at night they allocate their friends. And this is how we've been losing it through floods. You see, this is a very big entity. You see, someone has also grabbed this one. I hope you can see the concrete fence. Someone has grabbed, you see. And these are not poor people, these are the rich people. This is deep inside the forest. You get it? You see? So horrible and terrible. And that's why we want to expose them, that nobody can know. This one is actually deep inside the forest. Nobody can know that we are inside the forest. You see? And the first person we exposed was very posh apartments belonging to none other than the president of this republic. And now you see, they tell people we want to clear the forest so that youths can be employed and get work to do. But in real sense, that youths should invest in timber business. But in real sense, in real sense, what they are doing is clearing land for themselves. See the posh apartments over there. The posh apartments. You see, those are not apartments for poor people. Those are apartments for the rich. If we don't expose this rot, our generations for today and tomorrow will not have a country. These are just thieves who are destroying our country. How do you just gather courage and allocate yourself almost 1.5 acres inside the forest? You see, those are just thieves who need to be exposed. They think because they control the systems, will be fearing to expose them. You see, so it's very painful that people can just gather courage to grab our forested lands. As you've seen, we've passed through two major rivers that have dried, and the intention of all these, even as we are deep inside this forest, is not because we lack anything to do, but it's because of the pain that we face. Annually we lose livestock. Annually we lose more than 2 million livestock. We lose more than 500 people due to drought. And this year Kenya faced excessive flooding that killed people all over the country. Even the posh areas were flooded, like Runda, where we saw people dying in the slums. We saw it was a great disaster. But all that president would do was to say that they've employed intercessors to pray for the country. Actually, the president encouraged citizenry not to be scared by meteorological department threats, and said they've already called Benin in the country to pray and there would be no floods. But behind the scenes, you've seen how people have massively grabbed our forests. Our indigenous trees have completely been cut down, despite the fact that 7 of our indigenous trees are facing the threat of extinction. So we are going to expose these people massively, without fear or contradiction. We are going to take them to court because we have to reclaim back our forests. As you can see, or as you can hear, the birds are singing, the bees are buzzing up, but our rivers have dried. The source of our water bodies are being destroyed, and this is what we want to prevent. So feel free, interact with our expose, share it widely so that they know that enough is enough. And if we don't stand up for our country today, then we won't have a country tomorrow. And if we lose our fear, they lose their power. If we lose our fear, they lose our power. Let us stand up for our country. Mashonet. As we near it, we'll expose it. We know we are cutting the jaws of death, but we have to show it. We have to expose it. See? A very big mashonet. Deep inside a forest. Deep inside a forest. You see? And they've even fenced. They've even fenced over there. Deep inside the forest. Land grabbers are very fearless.
And why do you think that like wakipelekwa kwa koti, what do you think uko itakuwa? Do people get justice somehow?
If they're taken to court, yes, we want to believe we have a very progressive justice system. So all these must end up in court. Yes, but even if we don't get justice in court, or it takes too long, because we know justice in court takes very many years, and yet we say justice should be expeditious. If it takes long, there is a court of public opinion. We'll prosecute them in our people's assemblies. Yes, we'll prosecute them in our people's assemblies. We'll make sure that we shame them, and that is the most important thing. We won't joke with them. Yes, because it's true. If we are told to give our evidence, the houses are there, unless they'll demolish those houses overnight. So so how do you just gather courage to come and build deep inside a forest? You see? So what evidence will the court need? Yes, the court will come. We'll request the court to have an outdoor sitting and come and sit deep inside this forest. You see? This used to be a very big river. It used to be a very big river. It ran out. It ran out. You see? It ran out.
Why do you think it ran out?
They've cut down the indigenous trees. As you can see, cows used to come and graze here. These are cows' hooves. You see? These are cows' hooves. Right now, we can just cross the river. This used to be a very big one. It ran out. It was dried. You see? And these are the things we want to protect for the generation of today and tomorrow. So this is what we'll be exposing. You see? Very painful. People would come to fetch water here. This river would even supply the Kajiado, Nairobi Metropolitan with water. But now it has drowned because guys have decided to clear all the indigenous trees for the sake of selfish gains, which is very painful. I think one day we need to mobilize people power, and we come and we destroy all these concrete walls. These ones. Just mobilize people's power, our power, with courage and determination, through sweat, blood and tears. Mobilize youth, men, women and children, persons with disability not left behind, and we come and push over those walls. It can be done. It must be done. If it is not done, we are done. Come and push and destroy all these forests, all these walls inside the forest. So that is how we've exposed to you the forest grabbers. This is just but one of the forests that has been grabbed. And as you can see, these beautiful apartments, they belong to none other than the President of Kenya. We are going to expose him as the lead forest grabber because he has to lead by example. Thank you, and kindly reshare this expose so that we can reclaim our forested lands that we've lost to the forest grabbers who are very shameless. If we lose our fear, they lose our power. They lose their power. This is great. Nice.
Namna ile.
This one will also ensure forest grabbers are warned.
Wajue tuko area. Tuko area.
Forest grabbers will be warned and cautioned. Yes, that this place belongs to the community.
Forest grabbing hiyo.
Mahali you want to
wasahau. Tuko area.
Nakoroga ama unaweka
nakoroga. Unaweza kama kwanza
yani kubwa.
Weka kakadogo huko chini ndio ijishikilie. Unaweka hivi for now.
A very great initiative. So this one will always caution against land grabbers. So we have to say no to forest grabbing, no to land grabbing. And this is a very good initiative. You can always come and get indigenous tree seedlings, team building, horse riding. Yes.